when the colonizers came here, they brought in the systems, of course, their own culture, and especially the capitalist system. But the subsistence people here, they have their own cultural systems, which is very, very foreign or very, very different to the system of money that they're not used to. So we have this this gap between subsistence, the subsistence class, and the working class, and then now the business class. There's a big gap between all three, and this is what they have to overcome if Papua New Guineans are to control or to take a more active role in the economy. What I'm trying to do through the personal viability training is to bring people up from subsistence to the working class, to the business class. Because unless they change the attitude and the way they look at things, their livelihood, they are not going to change. Business class thinking is about learning how to improve. How can we do this faster? How can we improve the quality? So this is where real action learning, in a real life situation, to improve the quality of the processing, to improve the quality of the products, and improve the timing. Because when you improve all these things, you cut costs, and you have a better product, and you make more money. So it's a very, very different way of training. So the only way to change people's mindset and attitudes and all that is to develop a real life situation. So that they go into it, they practice, they see for themselves firsthand why you have to treat customers in certain ways, otherwise they won't come back.
And as the training came in, and the participants who have undergone this training, it has really equipped them with the knowledge, and it has really strengthened their mindsets, and they could really use the resources, the finance, and whatever they have to, to become independent of their own, and they can see for themselves, budget their time and budget their money, and at the moment they can live a happy life. They can see all sorts of big changes that are coming in after they have undergone this process.
So why is holistic human development so important to bring about change? The reason is this: holistic in the context of personal viability is about the physical, the mental, the spiritual, the emotional, and the financial. So to develop a whole person, we need to develop all these 5 aspects of a person.
Once you've laid the foundations, and I think you lay one foundation, then you go to the next foundation, lay it properly with PV principles, and then you climb a ladder. It's a growth process. That's what I've been teaching my people, and I've been living myself too. And if it's a growth process, once you set the foundation properly in its growth area, how will you fall? You will not fall. You will go.
Personal viability is actually there's a number of segments in this training. We explain to people who they are, to help them find themselves, make sure they own themselves, and they try to be themselves. They have to work it out. What is it really for them in this life? So we take them through that, and then we show them the skills, what they need to do. We train them how to prepare, and then we show them how to calculate their family needs. Most people don't even know the amount of money they need to look after the family. And then from then on, we show them what sort of projects they can do, and we show them how to calculate those projects so that they ascertain the quantity asset breakpoint, the things that they need to produce, to achieve, in order to obtain the money, the financial goals to look after the family. That is in personal viability, but that is not enough. The next part of personal viability, the next segment, is called the game of money, where we teach people how to use money. In general, people do have money. They're not short. The problem is they don't know how to use it. They don't know how to multiply their money, and they don't know how to use time, They don't know how to organize the family members. So in the game of money, we actually teach them these 4 things actually. The 3 that I have mentioned: how to use money, how to work in teams to organize the family. And then we actually show them how to calculate the projects in the game of money. They have to do the costings so that they work out how many loaves of bread do I have to sell in order to make X amount of money. There's a 3rd segment which we call the game of the rich. The game of the rich is actually put it all together, what they have learned. We put it all together, we go back to the family needs and cost it out at actual prices. They go to the shops to find out what the actual costs are instead of just guessing. And then we make them do under coaching. We prepare them to map out every day and every week. They have goals every week, weekly goals to achieve, right, for a 1-year period. So week 1, they know what they have to achieve, week 2, week 3, and every week they come back to calculate their profit and loss. And the coach will count their money, count the stock to make sure, that this is true, to verify the amounts. And then the coach will stamp their books and signs it, so that you really have a documentation of what they have done. We go out to the families, to the villages, to take photos of what they're doing, whether it's a drum oven or whether they have a garden with vegetables and fruits and things like that. So we actually document everything. And if they achieve their goals at the end of the year, they get what we call a diploma, a PV GULL Level 3 diploma.
We're not waiting for the government. We're not waiting for our leader men of this community, the councillors and the leader men of this community. With a small little grassroots of Kumaipana Community Club, PV, we can now stand on our own legs and we are set free. And I would like to say thank you once again to EDTC and to Papa Sam and also to Dr. Richard for coming all the way from England to our community. Thank you very much.